Folks looking to take advantage of an improving job market in 2012.
Yeah, and there are a lot of folks, and that means turning their part-time job into a full-time job, or at least wanting that to happen. Manpower Group's Nicole Francis is here to share some tips on how to make that step forward, how you get that done.
Good morning.
How are you? Good morning. I was going to say happy 2012.
You too.
Because there's a lot of people in that position now, because obviously a lot of the jobs going into the Christmas season were temporary, seasonal staff.
Right. So in 2011, you might have started a part-time position or temporary, and the great thing about 2012, it's a brand new year, so companies get new hiring budgets. So maybe there weren't some opportunities in 2011, but now there are in 2012, so you need to take advantage of it.
So you need to hope that in 2011 you shined and did your work.
Exactly, and if you're not, if you didn't, then you need to do it now. And what you want to do is have the right mindset, really be enthusiastic, show that you're committed to the position, go in early, stay late, show that you're flexible.
How late do you need to stay? Because I know that there's, I'm just wondering. No, I mean, I can understand like being there on time, showing up for work.
Right.
I hear that that's a lot of times the employers have a hard time just getting people to show.
Yeah, being reliable. But, you know, staying late, if there's an extra project going on, you know, offer to help out, show your skills, and get to know the hiring managers, the decision makers in the company.
Schmooze.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so hard for a lot of people to do, so how do you do it?
You know, network within the company, get to know people, offer, you know, can I take you to lunch? Can we have a cup of coffee? I'd like to know more about your department. You know, it's okay to do that. And, you know, volunteer for extra projects so that they can showcase your skills that maybe you're not utilizing in that part-time position.
Yeah, worst case scenario, just go and say hi and tell them your name.
Exactly.
You know, I mean,
just get to know them, definitely. Yep, to get to know them.
Can you overdo it though? Because we all know there's one or two folks around every office that's like, okay, roll back the schmoozing. Some,
well, you know,
some use a different negative term for it.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
You want to, you know, let them know that you're there. You know, that you're interested and committed to working for them, but you don't also want to be annoying either every day, you know, at their door.
Right.
So,
because then the boss is going to think, if I hire you, you're going to be in my
bother me
office
all
every day,
the time.
driving me nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
And make sure that you're fitting in with the corporate culture. That's so important. And
like, don't be the bother.
Yeah. And it's really hard to sometimes tell that in a first or second interview. So if you're already in the position and they know that you fit into their corporate culture, you're really going to be ahead of the game. And so, like your values, the way you're dressing, your attitude, make sure it fits with that culture of the company.
I was just going to ask, how do you find out about the culture before you even get in there? Is it something where you need to probably call somebody that might have worked for them, or
yeah, that's a great way to do it.
Whatever you can learn online about that company?
Yeah, read about them, read news articles about them, talk to people that are already working at the company. But if you're in that part-time or temporary position, you should have a good idea of what that culture is. Yep.
Sure. Okay.
And then your soft skills, you know, make sure that you're reinforcing those. Things
what
like
are soft skills?
I know everyone says, like, what is a soft skill?
Yeah.
You know,
just because I got squishy over the holidays doesn't mean you need to talk about it.
You know, your technical skills are important, but your soft skills are like being a good team player, getting along with everybody, being courteous, showing that you're reliable, the things that you can't tell always in that interview.
Okay.
You know when someone's hard. You know what I mean? When it comes to soft skills, you know the person that's prickly. You need to be the other person.
You got
that you're courteous, you get along with people, those interpersonal skills.
Yeah, but that's key, and especially, I suppose, in these little situations where you've got a temporary job, a seasonal job,
right,
that you've got a really good showcase for your personal skills, whereas in an interview, everybody's on their best behavior.
Right, they all say, I get along with everybody, I'm reliable, but until you can actually get in and prove that, and that is so key when you hire somebody to make sure that they have those soft skills, so being able to show that when you're in the role will definitely help.
Nobody comes to you to say, hey, do you want this full-time job? What do you do as an employee, as a part-time employee? How do you ask for the job?
You definitely want to ask for it. You don't want to assume that they know. Some people want to work part-time, so if you don't tell them, I want to work full-time, they might not know. So let them know, I'm interested in working here, I want to be committed to the company. And if you're working a temporary job and you're working with a recruiter, build that relationship with your recruiter. Ask them to call the company, get feedback on your performance, but talk to the decision makers again, the HR department, let them know that you want to work there.
Be vocal without being that squeaky, annoying wheel.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and don't assume that you're not going to have to interview either. Make sure that your resume is up to date, that you might have to go through the interview process again. Google your online presence. Make sure that it's professional.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a reminder to take off the Fox 6 holiday party pictures.
The New Year's Eve pictures that are inappropriate, make sure those are off because they might go and look.
Yeah.
Oh, they will go.
Yeah.
But don't you think? It's pretty much a given now.
They do. They do. And maybe they did it when you started the job, but they might go back and do it again to see what you've been doing
keep an eye on
Since
you.
you've been working, exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
Nicole,
companies
thank
might
you.
monitor. You're welcome.
That's
Great to be
like
here.
we're making it easy for our boss to spy on us.
Right,
It's weird but true. All right, well, thank
Yeah.
you so much. These are fantastic tips. Hopefully it
are.
works for one of you out there or many of you out there. Coming up, we will check in with a guy who's